Australia's social cohesion is at a 17-year low, according to a new report. The Scanlon Foundation, which has measured social cohesion since 2007, has released its annual survey, finding many Australians feel the country is more divided than it used to be.
A lot has changed in the 12 years since Atta al-Hadi moved from Pakistan to Australia as a refugee, from working multiple jobs to becoming a trainee doctor. But affording rent is a constant dilemma.
It's literally like a catch-up game that you play all the time.
Now settling just outside Perth, he and his wife struggled to find an affordable rental property.
It's literally doubled the price that it was 16 years ago, completely doubled.
This year's Mapping Social Cohesion report shows financial stress remains a top concern for many Australians.
When we're struggling to pay bills, we're less likely to say we have a sense of belonging. We're less likely to say we trust others and we trust in government. We're a little bit less accepting of others and our differences and diversity as well.
This year, almost half of the more than 8,000 surveyed said the economy is still the biggest problem facing Australians. 41% describing themselves as either poor or struggling to pay bills. And an even higher proportion among renters and young adults. Australians still have a positive attitude towards multiculturalism, with 85% agreeing it's been good for the country, decreasing slightly from last year, but almost half of Australians believe immigration levels are too high, up from 33% in 2023.
So only about 7% of people who say that immigration is too high are saying immigration itself is the number one issue. They're relating this to the economic issues and housing pressures.
The report also signalled less positive attitudes towards religion across all major faith groups. Attitudes towards Jewish people and Muslims driven in part by the conflict in the Middle East.
We're certainly feeling it. We're feeling it in terms of exclusion, in terms of discrimination, in terms of street abuse and vilification.
Online, I mean, the level of hatred directed towards Muslims and Palestinians and Arabs is, I would say, at probably record highs.
We have a responsibility as political leaders to actually defend and enhance and protect the relatively harmonious multicultural society that we have built up in this country over many decades.
As part of its efforts to promote social cohesion, the government has provided community grants to cultural, ethnic and faith-based organisations affected by the conflict. Hannah Kwan, SBS World News.